What's up, you guys? It's Vallivon the Perfume Don back edge with another fragrance video. Today we are going to be talking about some scents that I love when you're feeling in love. But first we need to put on some lotion, some Lotione. This is for the Fresh Gardenia 24-hour moisture from Bath and Body Works. I have not used this in so long, if ever, but my hands are looking crust delicious. So we're gonna go ahead, make sure we do something about that before we do this whole video. I actually was cleaning earlier, so, and I don't use gloves, which may come back to bite me in the end. The nails are cute. I actually got like a French tip with gold for the holiday season. But yeah, I love this scent. If you can find this, usually it's at the outlets now, but it has white gardenia, spring rain. I don't know how to say this, but it's a flower, blue hyacinthia. If you know what I know, if you know, then you know. And then it has cotton musk. So very fresh, very floral, which is my favorite. It literally smells very fresh and clean, almost like laundry, kind of like shampoo. But let's get into it. I have about, let's see, maybe about 10 different fragrances to share with you guys. As you know, we always like to comment. Let me know if these are some fragrances that you would wear if you're feeling lovely or in love, or if you have a crush on someone. What are some fragrances that you associate with being in love? And let's get into it. You'll find that actually a lot of these scents are going to be more floral. So if you don't like floral, sorry. There are some other ones mixed in, but they are mostly floral. I just associate floral with like love, I guess, because like weddings have a lot of flowers. If you're dating someone, hopefully they'll bring you some flowers. So that's why it's kind of like in my mind, but let's get into it. The first one I'll start with is the most important because it's actually going fast if they have it at all. This came out for just a few weeks before the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale that's going on now, if you don't know. And this is the Whipped Rose Latte. So I love this body mist. I knew I had to pick it up the moment that it came out. It has crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. Smells so good. It literally smells exactly how it sounds. It just literally smells like a light rose scent. And even for people who aren't really into rose because they think it smells a little bit too mature, this one I think that you might like. It does have a background of like a little sweet of the little sweet chocolate, more of like a milky chocolate. It's not a bitter chocolate, but I really, really like this scent. And it is on sale right now. It's going fast. Most of the stores I went to for semi-annual sale, it was already gone. So you may or may not be able to pick it up in store or online. If you are interested, run, don't walk to pick this set up. If not, then it'll probably be resold on eBay or Amazon. But if you want it for $3, pick it up now. To pair with this scent, the moment that I smelled this one, I thought that it would pair with the Chloe EDP so well, and it does. I love this layering combination. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out on a lot of layering combination. And please ignore how terrible it looks. It has like, this is silver, so it just tarnishes really bad. I've only had it for maybe 2 years, but this is just how it looks over time. If you know, you know, but this is a nice fresh floral with that rose in there. And together they just smell so fresh, clean. It just reminds you of when the flowers are blooming in spring. And it's the most bearable rose for people who don't really like rose. So I love to pair these two together. And they just smell so lovely and kind of like when you're going for a picnic with your lover in the spring. That's what it gives me, that sort of combination. So I love these two together. I just really hate how that bottle looks. Yeah, I just love this combo. And that slight cocoa in there, the slight chocolate that they have in the whipped rose is just amazing. I love them together. And this is like my new favorite combo. It's what I'm going to be wearing probably a lot of this winter when I want to wear a winter rose or a winter floral combination. I'll put these two together. Okay, the next one that we have, this is going to be a nice musky scent. If you don't know, guys typically really like musky scents on women. So if you have a lover or if you're trying to attract someone, this is a really good way to go. And this is none other than the Glossier You. This is a musky, oh my God, this is a painted glass bottle, but I can actually see in there. I always forget that if you hold it up to the light, you can actually see in there. I'm like halfway done. Hopefully they come out with this in a bigger bottle because I just fly through, and this is only a 50 ml. But if you haven't smelled this one, it smells like a woody, warm, musky, floral kind of a scent. And it's literally just, as the name implies, your scent but better. It just amplifies your fragrance. So pretty much your own personal body fragrance is just going to kick it up a notch. But again, a lot of compliments come when you wear this scent from guys. If you're going to have like close encounters, intimate, you're sitting close to each other in a movie theater or on the couch or something like that, you don't want to wear something that's so strong, then this is a really, really good one. And it's not going to be something that's going to knock someone out. It's very mild. It doesn't have tons of projection, tons of sillage. It's just like your scent but better, leaving a trail where you go. So really, really love this one, and it makes me think of being in love. Yes. And I know throughout this you guys want to know exactly who I'm talking about, because yes, your girl Vallivon has fallen. Okay, the next one that we have, this is going to be controversial. I know it's going to be controversial because a lot of people dislike this one, and honestly it's not my favorite scent, but if I was going to go on a date or if I wanted to feel loving, then this is one that I would reach for. This is from the House of Gucci, and this is Gucci Bloom. This is a pillar fragrance that they launched a few years ago now, but they've come out with so many different flankers, and I love all the flankers more than I like the original one. I do like the fact that this one, kind of similar to the lotion I was just using, tons of other white florals. It just makes it smell like a realistic bouquet, and really makes you think of receiving a bouquet of flowers when you're going on a first date, or hopefully every day, but definitely the first date. Whenever there is a fragrance that is a little bit more heavy, heady floral, and I would describe this as a heavy, heady floral, it definitely leans a little bit more mature, so that's something I have to note. This is a little bit more of like a mature fragrance to me. I don't know if it's something that a little girl would like, and definitely I think rings a little bit better in spring, summer. But if you just love a floral fragrance, this is definitely the pick for you. Okay, the next one that we have is for my sweet girls. Again, I love to wear this one on dates. I think that it's a huge compliment getter, and this is from Dolce Gabbana. This is the Perfume EDP, and I really like this one. It kind of is in the same family to me. If you like the Killian Love Don't Be Shy, or I don't know if they were going to restock it, but the By Killian Princess, how it has that like light, sweet, fluffy marshmallow note. You definitely get that in this fragrance as well. It is very mild, very subdued. It's not in your face at all. It's definitely amplified in the other scents. But if you like that kind of fragrance that's like slightly floral with a bit of cotton candy sweetness, marshmallow sweetness, then you would definitely like this one. They usually have this one out for testing at Sephora, so swing by, check it out, see if you would like it. But I definitely have noticed that whenever I wear this on dates, it definitely gets tons of compliments, which of course we like as well. And also, this is a great way to do sweet. If you don't typically like to do sweet fragrances, this is a great entry point into sweetness. It's like literally on the borderline of floral and sweet. So if you want to put those two together, this is the way to go about it. They also have a bunch of flankers that are a little bit deeper, richer, and sweeter and sexier. So if you want something that's more on that accord, definitely check out the flankers that they have for Perfume. The next two I am going to talk about actually came from Max Aroma. If you don't know them, they have all of the new niche. I'm actually going to talk about a brand that I was unfamiliar with until a few weeks ago, because these were gifted to me again, but I'm so happy that I learned about this brand because I want to try so much more from them. It's called Nino Amadeo, and these are, I guess, niche fragrances. I've never heard of them. If you guys are familiar, please let me know your thoughts if you've tried anything else from them. I have two. One is La Vie Rêve. I have the worst French accent, so I don't know exactly what that means or how to pronounce it. And then the other one is Fabulous Rose, which is the one that's in pink. This one is more of like in a blush flesh tone. They're both EDP, and they're both 100 ml. I am obsessed with La Vie Rêve. I know I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but when I tell you I get so many compliments on this scent, it is outrageous. I can't believe that it took so long for it to come into my life. If you guys follow, there's someone on Instagram, they actually have a new page now. They had tons of followers, but they had to start over because sometimes they post some ridiculous memes. But their name is Hood Scents on Instagram, and we talk fragrance all the time. And I was like, hey, you have to check out this fragrance. This is top tier poppy. If you like Killian, again, if you like Killian, Love Don't Be Shy, this is the one for you. It is warm, sweet, intoxicating, so sensual, and literally it's just like one of the best, if not the best fragrance I've smelled this year. I got so many I wore this to work the other day, and I got so many compliments just out and about and at work. People were like, oh my God, what is that scent? It has vanilla in there. It has so many luxurious sweet things. It's got marshmallow in there, but it's like a deep, sexy, sweet scent. It is so deep and sexy and rich. It gives me like the creamy tonka bean and kind of a sweet almost like a nutty sweetness. This is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this scent. I've already hit a dent. I already have a dent in there, and I've only had it maybe 2 weeks. So I know I'm going to fly through this, and this is going to be one that's a part of my regular collection. It kind of reminds me of Van Cleef and Arpels Orchid Vanilla. Like, it gives me that kind of a vibe. So if you like that one, you would definitely like this one. But it is so beautiful. But you have to like sweet scents. It's like, it's deep and it's sexy, but it's definitely sweet as well. So that's something I have to note. But this is such a beautiful scent. Oh my gosh. This one is for the sweet girls. If you like sweet scents, but you want to be grown and sexy, if you're 25 and up, if you're living your life, dipping and doing, going on these dates with these fine and finance bros, then you would definitely really like this one. And it is La Vie Rêve, and it is from Nino Amadeo. So everything will be listed below, but definitely check out Max Aromas if you want some new niche fragrances that no one else is going to be wearing and you want to set the trend, not follow. Check them out. Okay, the other one that I have from them, I can actually pronounce this one. This one is called Fabulous Rose. And of course, just as the name implies, it is a rose scent. Now, I have to admit, this is definitely, I wouldn't think that this was a rose scent if it didn't have this title, because it smells bright citrus and it smells almost like a chypre scent. Like, it literally smells like something that Chanel would have put out in the 80s. There's something that's very mature about it, very floral, but like tickles your nose, and kind of like that 80s kind of a feel, if you know what I'm talking about. To everything smelled like clean, aldehydic, and like chypre kind of scents, if you know what I'm talking about. Sparkly, floral, citrus kind of fragrances. Definitely smells very much like luxurious soap. Like, if you checked into a 5-star hotel and it's $600 a night, the kind of soap that they would have in there wrapped luxuriously in plastic with a gold sticker, that's what this smells like. That kind of like fresh, clean, soapy floral. That's what it smells like. But it always dries you out, girl. Why is that? In those luxurious hotels, the soap smells amazing. But it's something about hotel soap. Maybe I'm just not staying at the right spots. That could be it. But it always dries you out. I always get out of the shower crust delicious. What's up with that? I don't know. And even when they have it like from big names, like I remember I stayed at a hotel and they had Bliss products. We know Bliss products. Something about it was still drying my body out. So I don't know what it is. But anyways, this is what this smells like. But it's from the same brand, Nino Amadeo. Check them out if that sounds like something that's appealing. Or if you have any questions, because I know it's a new brand, you probably never heard of it, let me know, comment below. Okay, the next one that we have is like so on the flirtatious side. Like, of course, if you're like crushing on someone, or if you're like feeling the love, you definitely want to be on the flirtatious side of things. And the scent that makes me the most flirtatious, I feel like, is none other than YSL Mon Paris. I love this scent so much. This is like a flanker. I think this is Eau Couture or something like that. But it smells so much like the original. And I actually have misplaced my original. I was like, how do you lose a full bottle of perfume? I don't know. I have. But this smells just like it. Thank the heavens. Because I really love this scent. It is a fruity floral. It's got the strawberry in there. It's got that fun, playful floral scent. It literally, it's great for young women, all the way up, all ages. And it's something about it that just makes you feel so carefree and so much like you have curls in your hair, and you're just like literally, you know, those dates when you go to the arcade or you go skating or something that brings you back to your childhood. This is a scent that I would wear because it is so fun and flirty, and you feel carefree, and that's how you're supposed to feel with the one that you have a special place in your heart for. I just love it. It has the berries in there, the florals. It's one of my favorites of all time. It's one that I always have in my collection, even though people say it's basic and it gets a lot of flack. I don't care. I love her. You can stay with me, girl. I know the world is being cruel to you, but there's always a special place in my heart for YSL Mon Paris. I'm going to take a shower, put on that Fabulous Rose scent, and see if it really smells like how I think it smells. It smells like luxurious soap, girl. Luxurious soap. Speaking of soap, of course, when you just get out of the shower, if you have your guy over, if you're having a Netflix and chill, or if you just want him to smell, you know, your scent but better, kind of like the Glossier, but a little bit more soapy. I love this scent from JLo. It's hard to find, which is crazy. It's hard to find, but this is JLo Glow. Again, I really love this scent. It's a musky, soapy, kind of a fresh, clean scent. You can kind of find it this time of the year because people have on gift sets, but other than that, you might have to just pick it up online. But yeah, I love this one. And you know why? Because it reminds me of being in love. Because when you're in love, you would want the person to love you for you and to love everything about you without any additives, without anything else. And this is what this happens to be. It's you fresh out the shower with just that light musky soapiness. So not too much that's different from your personal scent, but just a little bit better. But I love this scent so much. I love to do the full routine. I love when I have the shower gel, the soap, all of it together. It just smells so amazing. I might start wearing this again, actually. This fragrance had a hold on me like maybe 2 years ago. It was really nasty. Like I ran through a few bottles. Oh my God, the memories are coming back. Yeah, this fragrance had a hold on me. I ran through the several shower gels, several body lotions, several bottles of perfume, and then I was like, okay, we need to relax, girl. Okay, the next one that we have is actually very affordable. This is from the Mix Bar. This is a Glass Rose. I always rave about the Mix Bar. If you're unfamiliar, they're sold at Target or Target, who is really stepping up their fragrance game. If you haven't been in there to check out their fragrances within the last year, please go run. This is Glass Rose again. I think I said Glass Rosé, but it's Glass Rose. And this is obviously, as the name implies, it's a very strong, heady, I guess kind of sparkly, but not really, rose fragrance. It's for your hair, it's for your body, and it actually has really good performance. Again, this is a body mist. They have EDPs, they have perfumes, but this is just a body mist, and this is a 5 fluid ounce, under $10, about $8.99. Actually has really good performance. You don't need the perfume, but it's great for layering. I love doing a hair mist because I love wearing a hair mist when I'm around the one that I'm crushing on, because you get to whip your hair, they smell your hair, and it's just like this whole thing from a movie, girl. But yeah, love this one. Again, it's very floral, so if you don't like rose scents, told you there's gonna be a lot of floral scents in this video, and this is one that I really like, and it's very affordable. So definitely go check it out. If you like some of the other ones I mentioned, kind of like the Chloe, but it's a little bit out of your price range, this is a very nice substitute, especially if you want to do floral. The last one that we have is going to be from Viktor and Ralph, and this is another one that is actually one of my most complimented scents. It is so interesting to where it's like a most elegant, sweet, sappy kind of a scent, but also a sparkly floral, and then it has that kick. It has gunpowder in there. Of course, you know I am talking about Viktor and Ralph Flower Bomb Nectar. Don't be afraid. Every time I recommend this to people, they're like, absolutely not, because they don't like the original Flower Bomb, which of course is a very, very floral scent. Actually, it's like, I guess, the most popular floral scent of all time. This is different because it has that super interesting take on a sweet scent. Something about it is very, very much so candied florals to me. But it has that kick and that firework from the gunpowder, which is I've never seen in any other fragrance. But it reminds me of relationships and having a crush, because whenever you see them, you have that excitement in your heart. Your heart goes pitta-patta, baby. It goes pitta-patta. You feel like you could throw up. But yeah, really, really like this scent because it definitely reminds me of being flirtatious, being carefree, having that beautiful scent that gets compliments, and then also having those fireworks when you are around the one that you're crushing on. So those are my picks for fragrances that I feel like are appropriate if you're in love or if you're crushing on someone. Let me know if you've smelled any of those. What do you think? Also, what's in your collection that you wear around the one that you love? Even if you're married, if you just met someone, if you're crushing, what do you wear around them? What do you call a scent that is perfect for when you're in love? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.